may be no better time of year to celebrate good news than the holidays. The story we're about to share is filled with hope, resilience, and gratitude. Every parent knows that fear that sets in when our kiddos get sick. For our next guest, what started as a simple cold became the start of a terrifying journey. At 6 years old, a rare illness left him paralyzed. But thanks to 2 groundbreaking procedures at Shriners Children's, he's not only walking again, he's back to doing what he loves. Shriners Children's is an international leader in pediatric orthopedic healthcare with locations actually across all of North America. In fact, after his experience, our next guest also became an international ambassador for them. Please welcome Brandon and his father, Brian, everybody. I cannot get over how cute you are with those freckles.
Thank
oh
you.
my goodness. When I was a kid, they told me freckles were angel kisses. And I was like, I didn't get one. I was so sad by it. You, angels love you. This started with a cold, which is insane to me.
Yeah.
How long before you kind of figured that out? Like, what happened afterwards?
Yeah, I was 6 at the time, so truthfully, I don't remember much. I remember playing baseball one Saturday and through the week having a headache, a runny nose, kind of just regular cold symptoms. And the next Saturday, I was laying in a hospital bed and I couldn't move the right side of my body.
Yeah, it happened pretty quick. Obviously, we thought it was just a cold, and then when he woke up and he couldn't move, we clearly rushed to the hospital. Lots of tests, obviously, and everything else, and it was an MRI that showed the cloudiness in his spinal cord, and that's when they told us it was acute flaccid myelitis. It's a very rare condition that
Which no parent also wants to hear.
No. It was named in 2014. He got sick in 2016, so a lot of doctors call it the new polio because what happens is paralysis. In his case, it was his right arm and his right leg. So throughout all that, obviously very scary moments. You know, we have some pretty core memories, even the one in particular when they came in the room and told us, you know, he would never walk again. And just the reality of what we were facing and, you know, all the emotions going into something like that. So.
Yeah. I hear you brought him home for treatment, right?
Yeah, luckily we have a Shriners Hospital in Greenville, South Carolina, where we live. And one of my best friends growing up was born with a condition called spina bifida. So he went all the way through Shriners. So I was very, very familiar. So we set up the appointments. That first day we went in, they got to action. I mean, it was scheduling all the PT, OT, all the different therapies. And they just wrapped their arms around our family and loved on us. And obviously, he had to put in the hard work, and even through that, you know, Shriners introduced us to one of their surgeons up in Philadelphia that was doing some pretty cutting-edge surgery for him with a nerve transfer to try to help restore function.
So weren't you one of the first, right, with your condition?
Yeah, Shriners was pioneering this new groundbreaking surgery where they were taking nerves from the upper extremity and plugging them, if you will, into bicep, shoulder, tricep, everywhere on my arm. So I think I was 3rd officially to have it. I forget.
Very new.
Very, very new, though. My surgeon was Dr. Z, who
sounds like a superhero.
Yeah. He's awesome, super, super kind, and I mean, even took the time pre-op to draw a TIE fighter to indicate the surgical arm. But I mean, thanks to that surgery, I now can do a bicep curl.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
They're incredible.
Yeah.
So you have a new passion, right?
Yeah, that's woodworking, actually.
Yeah.
I started with my grandfather building birdhouses. And we were on the way home from church one day, and a cabinet shop was emptying out their wood supply. And we found some hardwoods, took them home. I watched a YouTube video on how to make a cutting board.
Look at YouTube. Okay.
It did not turn out well at all.
Yeah.
But I got my hands on some more wood and kept trying, and it spiraled now to where I have my own business. So I sell at local farmers markets, and I actually...
So cool.
I brought one for you.
You did not?
Yeah.
What? You made this?
Yes, ma'am.
That is so cool. I'm gonna take this to my ranch when I go there for Christmas. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Yeah.
You have something that you'd like to say, right?
Yeah, so Christmas, obviously, is known for being a season of giving and getting, but it's much more than that. It's a season of gratitude and being thankful for what you have. And I would love to take this time to thank all of the wonderful surgeons, therapists, receptionists, and everyone at Shriners that makes that amazing care possible.
Yeah.
And again, my parents and brothers are in the audience up there.
Hi,
And
y'all.
none of this and none of where I am today would be possible without my mom and my dad and my brothers
Support.
being with me along the way.
Yeah.
They never gave up, and they always took the time to make sure that I was getting the best care that I possibly could so that I could do everything that I do today.
Yeah. Oh, what a beautiful young man. Woo. You got me. Thank you for the beautiful
Yeah, of
gift.
course.
The pioneering research and procedures developed at Shriners Children's continue to shape and often define today's standards in pediatric orthopedics. For more information, please head to our socials. Thank you guys so much for joining us this
Thank
season
you.
and sharing your story. It's very powerful.